Here we go. All right. Good morning in Region 4. I wanted to start today's video chat with a little bit of a sort of a sobering moment. We've had a couple unfortunate and tough times for a couple people in our John Patrol. We have recently had a couple of fatalities from our, some of our patrol members' family members on our highways. Family deaths are always hard, but when they happen on our roadways, I think they hit us home even harder. And I just want, I'm not going to mention the names of these individuals. If you are friends with them or you work in that John Patrol area, I'm sure you're well aware of who these individuals are, but please send them your thoughts and prayers as they are going through a really tough time right now. And I think it's just a good reminder of everyone, we're entering the 4th of July holiday, to really be safe out on those roadways. We have seen that reduction in volumes as we've talked about through COVID. We're starting to see that increase come back up. But I think the sobering thing of all of it is we have statewide, and specifically in Region 4, seen more fatals this time this year than we did last year. So even with the reduced volumes on our roadways, we have seen a reduced number of crashes, but because of the speeds that people are traveling, the injuries seem far more severe. So I think this is just a reminder to all of you to, take those extra precautions when you're getting out in your vehicle. Maybe for some of you, you haven't driven in a while, so refresh your, mind on how to drive again. Wear your seatbelt, wear your helmets. Those are the things that, are good best practices. Although it is your choice if you choose not to. But I do ask you all. There seems to be a lot around public health right now as it has to do with COVID. But still one of the leading causes of death is accidents on our state highways. And I know we play a very significant role in the things we do daily to try to make changes to try to prevent those things from occurring. So please be safe. And again, send thoughts and prayers to those families in the John areas. I know they are really struggling at this moment in time. With that, I just want to flag that Chris Yukowicz has done a safety column, and it'll be in this email, sort of talking about, probably, I'm sure he's hitting on fire safety as it relates to the 4th of July and fireworks and things like that. Please be smart out there this coming weekend. Also just want to flag that, last week I did a return to work video. I think I jumped the gun a little bit as the return to work policy didn't come out till yesterday. So we are going to air last week's video, pretty much focused on return to work. And so I only ask that you watch that portion. I think it's applicable to what the things you guys need to know. And you can disregard the rest because it's about a week old news. As far as this week goes, we are not doing a coffee chat this week because of the 4th of July weekend. Also want to remind you all to fill out that survey. As I've said, and I think I stated in last week's video, it is important that we fill out that survey. Maybe surveys aren't the best way to get information, but I can tell you with an organization of 3,000, your voice does matter, and leadership is making decisions based on those survey results. And so please take that, 5 minutes and fill out the survey. And then with that, I think I just want to hit on a couple of the new hires and promotions. And as Jared's pulling up the PowerPoint, I just want to flag that, we have, as a regional leadership team and executive management team, as you know, we've been taking a big scrub at our budgets. We are anticipating about a $62 million shortfall next fiscal year. Obviously, there's some shortfall that happened in FY20, although it's about a 60-day delay, so it's not captured until this fiscal year. And so between the loss in revenue in FY20 and then the anticipated revenue in FY21, we are making budget cuts to the order of magnitude of $62 million. Some of those things are as it relates to new hires and promotions. And so right now, most promotions are on hold until September, unless they are natural progression promotions. So that means if you were training and, a training in I can't even think of the title at this moment in time, in maintenance, sometimes that's how you enter in, but the natural progression is to promote to a TM1, those are still allowed. If you're an EIT and you pass the PE exam, that is a natural promotion, those things are gonna happen. All others are on hold, as well as we are making, a little bit more scrutiny on our hires. We definitely are still hiring. And I just wanna reiterate that there is no discussion at this moment in time as far as furloughs go. So, we are trying to preserve the employees that we have, and be conscientious about, those new hires, make sure we have the workload for them. So for those of you who are new, welcome. I know Jared put those up here. Welcome to CDOT. We're really happy to have you on board. And for those of you who were recently promoted, congrats. I know Jacob was on there. He is our new finals engineer, and we are happy to have that position filled. So he promoted from Region 1, so that is great. Congrats, welcome to Region 4. And with that, I hope you all have a wonderful and safe 4th of July weekend. It is so important that we take that moment to, to celebrate and to honor our country and freedoms and the things that America stands for. We live in the greatest country in the world, in my opinion. And, Jared got his background. I'm going to have him say hello because he looks very patriotic.
I figure I miss baseball and 4th of July, so I'm ready.
Yes. So again, happy 4th of July to all of you. Have a wonderful, safe weekend. Look forward to seeing you all next week.